race one. Again, centre of the gate, Ivo Monticelli on the standing construct gas with his third whole shot of the season. Jorge Prado, though, quickly into the lead, but by the time they got through turns 4 and 5, Monticelli was back up front briefly. Hurlings was in third, DeSalle fourth, Cairoli in fifth. A bobble here allowed, not one, but 2 KTMs to go by as Prado and Hurlings moved Monticelli aside. Out of 6 was Fevre. He picked himself up, only to go down again. He would charge through the field. This pass on Jasiconis got him into 10th, but he would eventually work his way up to 6th place. All eyes on the battles up front, though, and Tim Geiser went down by himself and damaged his bike in that little crash. He lost 2 more positions on the final lap, would eventually come home in 8th. Lap 13, though, it was all change at the front. Jeffrey Hurlings went by Jorge Prado. Siwa passed Cairoli. Fevre moved by Koldenhoff as he moved into 6th place. On the final lap, though, Prado fell from 2nd, handing the advantage to Siwa and Cairoli. It was Hurlings who took his 4th race win of the season. MXGP race 2, this time Jorge Prado with his 3rd Fox whole shot of the season. And it was 3 KTM through the first turn. Hurlings quickly in the 2nd. Tonus not fortunate this time around. Cairoli eased by Clement DeSalle. DeSalle eventually faded back to 16th place, but Gauthier Paulin caught his leg on the jump going into the turn. He was Supermaned off the bike from 4th. He would eventually pick himself up to finish 11th. And Geiser, though, lost ground to Fevre. Fevre eventually came home in 4th with that pass. The battle for the lead once again on lap 13. Hurlings and Prado. Hurlings muscled his way past his young teammate. Jeremy Siwa, just like he was in race 1, was all over the back of the KTMs and split them as well with 4 or 5 laps to go. Cairoli also carved his way up the inside of Prado, who eventually faded to 6th. Cairoli was registered 3rd, ahead of Fevre and Geiser. Jeffrey Hurlings, though, on course for back-to-back wins, but his first double win of the season. Siwa was 2nd, Cairoli was 3rd. The overall Grand Prix victory, though, belonged to Jeffrey Hurlings. 90 Grand Prix victories now equals Cairoli's tally. Siwa was 2nd for the 2nd time this year, Cairoli 3rd. And Hurlings now 60 points clear of Cairoli. Geiser has dropped to 3rd place. Jasiconis 4th, Siwa now to 5th. But that was your podium. Jeffrey Hurlings, Jeremy Siwa and Tony Cairoli. And 90 Grand Prix wins now for the Bullet, who continues to lead MXGP.
Well, it's amazing, to equal the big on Tony Cairoli, with 90 GP wins. There's one guy left on the list, which means it's Stefan Everts. He was my idol when I was younger, so I hope to one day catch up to his one-on-one wins. But for now, let's focus on the championship, try to be consistent, be good. Second motor was like a copy of the first one, more or less, but felt harder than the first motor, but we did good. Once again, I want to thank Red Bull KTM Racing Team, the crew in Offshed Home, everyone here at the racetrack. Thank you so much for making all this happen. Thank you.